phone. I don't know why. It's fine all the other times. And now all of a sudden, it's a fucking issue every single time. Let's see if I can make this work a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Laura. I'm still messing with this. The whole thing fell the fuck apart. Let's see if you can see me. Close enough. I look a little weird, but it'll be fine. Hi, everybody. So after a short hiatus due to work, child throwing up, family dinners, whatever the fuck else is going on, I figured I should probably come back on a Friday. I'm pretty sure it is Friday, and let you guys have a drink before we bust into the rest of the week. So today we're going to be working with spiced rum. So spiced rum, as we talked about before, there's the light rum, there's dark rum, and then there's spiced rum. Captain Morgan kind of has the corner market on this. It's just really, it's almost like saying Kleenex for facial tissue. Like if you get a spiced rum, you call it a Captain. Most often you're going to hear this ordered by people with minor creativity. They want a Captain and Coke, and they want a Captain Morgan's and a Coke or Pepsi or RC or whatever the fuck you're doing. It's tough because it is a spiced rum, so there's going to be more limited applications that are going to work for this, but there are a couple of little secrets that you can do with it that I've been interested in, and I'm sure there's alternative ways that I just don't know about too. So here we go. So we're going to do Captain Morgan. So first things first, a very basic drink that I actually learned from a bartender. Something came up and they go, hey, did you know that you could do this and it tastes like this? And I was like, no. But I've been able to pull this trick out of my ass a few times bartending when people can't decide what to drink. And I have it on very good authority that I'm pretty sure it's the Oliver's volunteer fire department now is also getting drunk off of this particular drink a lot because I tended bar for a fundraiser and they just utterly destroyed these and ask for them all the time. Can't remember what the fuck's in them anytime. I'm like, it's two things, buddy. You're going to be good. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a rocks glass or a glass of any size that you would like. We're going to do a shot Captain Morgan's. And you're going to love this one. Orange juice. That's it. Captain Morgan rum and orange juice. What you're saying? Now don't judge. Don't judge. I know you guys out there. You guys have all drank really weird shit. In fact, we spent a good amount of time, me and some of my adopted on family, drinking a shitload of Jose Cuervo and Pepsi one summer and into a winter. And it was bad. It was bad. But you know, everybody goes, oh, but you know, it worked. It worked. The key to this, though, still does it. The spiced rum, when you have enough of it in there, this one I actually used like another half a shot, makes it taste just like an orange creamsicle. So there's something with this spice blend that they do with the orange juice. It tastes exactly like an orange creamsicle. No idea why. So there you go. There's your secret trick. I've just revealed my secret trick now. So I'm pretty much useless here from here on out as far as secrets go. I don't have much more after that. Okay. So the next thing I want to do for you involving the spiced rum is I had to look this one up a little bit more because I know I'd seen something kind of like it. And I don't want to call it a mule, even though it's going to follow some of that. I hadn't really seen a Captain Morgan's mule before, but I did find this. And if I can make this work, I can also help show you a little bit of the floating technique also. So what you're going to do is get a taller glass or something maybe a little bit more than a rocks glass. And this one they're calling a dark and stormy with rum. So they're calling it a rum dark and stormy. So the dark and stormy are, and I will probably fuck this up because I don't drink beer, is like one kind of beer and like Guinness, and then like when you pour them just right, they kind of like layer, and it's like really, really dark, and then like stormy, I guess, on the bottom. Fuck if I know. Stormy. So anyways, let's play on that. So you're gonna take this and you're gonna fill it mostly with ginger beer. Mostly. So you got your ginger beer. Next, you're gonna squeeze some lime juice into it. So I'm gonna say probably about a half a lime you're going to want to put into this, considering the size of the drink. Now, we're not stirring any of this because I have a feeling that this all kind of helps go into play as to how this stuff layers up. Maybe prevents some of it from going down. Now I have seen this done with, there is a darker version of Captain Morgan, because you know when Captain Morgan just wasn't cool enough, they started doing other shit, kind of like Crown Royal whiskey, and like, hey, we know that old bitter firefighters and guys that like to tool on their tractors enjoy Crown Royal. Let's try and make it in maple fucking apple cherry bourbon bacon whiskey watermelon kale. And it's gross. They're all gross. They taste disgusting. And the only one that's kind of good is that peanut butter one that they got out there. Anywho. So you got your ginger beer, you got lime juice, and then it said to float. And it actually did say to use the back of a spoon to float. Sometimes if you pour it gentle enough, it'll still sit on top like I showed you with Mai Tai. But I'm gonna use the back of this long bar spoon. It's not my favorite one to do this on, but we'll try it anyways. So what you're gonna do is have it tipped, and you're gonna pour directly onto the back of the spoon. Hold on, I'm gonna tighten up this fast pour because it looks like it's just dripping on the back of the spoon. Let's see if I can do this. And it should just keep, oops, that was bad. That didn't do that at all. Keep that right on the top, which it's doing anyways. So, I mean, I'm not a well scientist again, but because you're not pouring it straight in, physicist, it's not just shooting straight down to the bottom of that. This is breaking up the pour and lightening it, so it's just kind of just gently blending it over the top. But it kind of did it anyways, even though I had that shot on it, and you can see that it just floats really nice there on top. So again, if you did have the darker rum, you could probably put that on there and it would give a darker effect. However, you know, for what it is, it's what it is. It has said to garnish it with a mint sprig, but I'm assuming this is also something you'll probably want to drink with a straw because I'm going to take a sip of this and I'm going to get straight Captain Morgan, and it's going to be interesting. I was basically a shot of Captain Morgan. So I'm going to do what they tell you not to do, just to see what's really going to taste like. That is actually really good. I think there's something with the ginger beer, the ginger spice of it, mixing with Captain Morgan. So if you wanted to call it a Captain Mule, a Morgan Mule, you could do that, I guess, maybe, and call it that, and it is what it is. You just wouldn't have the mint in it. I think it's a great idea. Definitely want to use a straw with that though. So there is a rum dark and stormy that you can make too. And if you don't want to go into the fancy layer, you can actually just take your ginger beer that you've got left over from whatever series that you bought it, or the Mule series, or maybe you found a thing of ginger beer in the back of your fridge because somebody's retarded girlfriend left it there at a party. You can mix it for something different than Captain and Coke, put some lime juice in it, and you got yourself a Morgan Mule. That is nice. Okay, guys, so that covers Captain Morgan's for today. I'm not going to be drinking this the rest of the evening. I have a fine bottle of rosé from Focal Wineries in my freezer right now. Don't tell Dana that I put it in the freezer, but I want to cool it really fast. And it only gets slushy if I forget about it because I get too drunk. But I did drink one of the rosés so far, and it was delightful. It wasn't too dry, but it wasn't too sweet. It wasn't like a white Zen, but it has a really nice florally flavor to it that it was not overpowering. It's a perfect drink on a warm day, and it is hot as motherfucking balls outside. Granted, it's not 110 like it could be, but considering we went from like 64 to like 90, it feels a little warm. It feels a little warm out there. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try to, I've been trying to upload the mules video to Instagram, and it doesn't like me to do that. I'm going to upload this one. We have Cocktails with Heather. You can find on the YouTube all of these videos if you are bored, want to rewatch them again, really just curious why I wear a lot of striped shirts. It's up to you. And also the Cocktails with Heather live stream. We have a date. We are going to be doing that again on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'll probably run a cocktail here, and then I'll roll into doing the live stream Cocktails with Heather podcast with Joe and Mike. So that's all I have for today, and I hope you guys are doing okay. I don't know what kind of week you have or how you're working at home, but we made it to fucking Friday. I have all the kids at the house this weekend. All the kids. 4 kids. Right now they're just spaced out. Like, one's back there doing something, the teenager's in the shower, Gus, I made him put his shit on mute, Cole's outside playing cornhole, all 4 kids, and it's been crazy. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. All right. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Cheers. Happy Friday in your quarantine. Hopefully we won't be sheltering in place too long. Love you guys. Bob Ross loves you guys too, just saying.